Hello, Longhorns. I'm Drew Myers.
And I'm Austin Caps.
This is the BoxCast. All right, let's talk about scores last week. Football was bye week, so there was no score. Volleyball lost to Nimitz yesterday.
What about that win on Friday, though?
All right, we have Longhorn of the Week today, Tyree. Austin will be asking a couple questions to him.
All right, so Tyree, rumor has it you're tied for first for interceptions in 9-6A. What's up with that?
Yeah, I've caught 2 in the last 3 games, and I helped my team come to 2 victories so far in the preseason. And yeah, basically.
All right, what makes you're always very hyped? So what do you do to get so hyped before the games and during the game?
Before the games, we have a player that his dad plays music when we come out the tunnel, and that kind of gets my adrenaline running. So, I get pretty hyped then.
What's your favorite song to play before a game?
I would say "Grindin" by Drake.
Right on. All right, so after football season, basketball season's not too far away. So how do you manage football and basketball on top of your senior year?
Well, I just give them both my best. During football, I go really hard, and when basketball comes, I do the same. And I'm looking forward to basketball as well as making the playoffs in football.
What's it like to come back to football after a year of not playing?
It's great. It's a family. Coach Poe does a really good job of keeping everybody together and as a team, and I really like the system.
All right, so you thinking play anything in college?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing basketball in college, and if not football, maybe.
Right on. Is there anybody you'd like to shout out to today?
I want to give a shout out to A1 Skills, Chase Williams, and Jackson Folks, a.k.a. Money Manziel.
All right.
All right.
And up next is Penta Talk. First topic. Well, next week is the last week of the first grading period. Athletes' grades determine their UIL eligibility. It's simple. If you pass, you play. If you fail, you don't. Eligibility has been a major problem in previous years for all sports. Is the UIL requirements good or bad for the program?
Well, it's just going to affect anybody the way it does. If you weren't an athlete, you make bad grades, your parents are going to be mad. You're going to get punished. If you're an athlete, you're not going to play it.
Yeah, I think it's good because it teaches people. It's good life lessons for people if you.
Yeah, and you go to college.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. You don't pass, you get kicked out. So.
What do you think, Tyree?
Yeah, basically, grades are a big factor. They're not just sports. That's why it's called a student athlete.
That's a good point.
Yeah, student first, then athlete. Yeah. All right, next topic.
All right, the Longhorn football teams tackles Irving MacArthur this Thursday at Lowe's. This game is a whiteout, so be sure to wear white, all white. Go nuts, yeah. You know what I mean? The Longhorns have asked all the fans who plan to show up to the MacArthur game this Thursday to wear white clothing, only this week. While on the topic of white, the football team's new uniforms are white, and this is the only color jersey we have this year.
Colors they play, sometimes it'll be orange, sometimes black, sometimes white, but now we only have one color. What is it? How is it different?
I definitely like it. They're new Nike jerseys, and the old one were Russell, so who wouldn't like it?
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it's going to be different, always having just one jersey and not having, 30?
Yeah, it's very different. Coach Poe has to tell the other teams that we're wearing all white, so
Yeah.
at home games they can't wear white, really. So.
Right on.
All right, next topic is our district conference begins this week. Jesuit plays Sunset, Skyline plays Irving, Nimitz plays Turner. Is our school going to look good into the conference games?
I'm looking at the schedule as we speak, and we can pull out MacArthur. We have a good chance with Turner, but
Jesuit and Skyline.
Sunset, we're good for homecoming, so y'all don't worry about that. Hope I don't jinx that. That would be terrible. You heard it first on the BoxCast. But I think we're going to come out 6-4, so we should be good.
It's a good prediction. Yeah, Skyline and Jesuit are going to be a little harder games, but I think the new Irving schools we have a chance to beat. What do you think, Tyree?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so next topic. The Battle of the Saddle game is coming up right around the corner. Last year, we unfortunately did not get the saddle. However, this year, we're going to play our hearts out. Austin, you want to explain what the Battle of the Saddle is and how it works?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Battle for the Saddle is a rivalry between W.T. White and Jesuit College Preparatory. And we fight in the sports, not like a fist fight, you know what I mean. But in the sports, it's a best of 7 with one football, 2 basketball, 2 baseball,
and soccer, right?
Yeah, and 2 soccer. Right,
and basically, what happens is if you win the majority of the games, then the Jesuit gets. If the Jesuit wins the majority of the games, they get the saddle, and if we get the majority of the games, we get the saddle. Last year, though, we did not get the saddle. However, this year, we're going to try hard. Let's talk about Jesuit football for a while. Jesuit won against Plano East a couple of weeks ago. That's a pretty good team. Is this rivalry going to be a rivalry? I mean, that doesn't sound very patriotic.
We're talking about football here. I mean, Jesuit's been known for their football team. They're ranked, top 50 in this state. I mean, even in the nation, too. So, I mean, I wouldn't look at football as, our main goal. I would say, we've got a pretty strong baseball team,
Mm-hmm.
All our coaches are doing really well to prepare the guys for the season. Our basketball team, has always been pretty good. And I mean, let's hope our new soccer coach, Coach Chambers, can ready the team to play some soccer against one of the best teams in the nation.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that concludes Penta Talk. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the BoxCast, and make sure you subscribe if you like this post.
Oh, I just wanted to say, too. Sorry, a little side note. If you want to get a live scoring of the W.T. White versus MacArthur game, there'll be a link in the description. The BoxCast will be live scoring for maxpreps.com, so go check that out.
Sweet. Awesome. I'm Drew Myers.
I'm Austin Capps.
And I'm Tyree Key.
And thanks for listening to
the BoxCast.